Good day. Konnichiwa. I'm currently at Kanayama. Kanayanami iteimasu. I think that's, yeah. Iteimasu. Kanayama ni iteimasu. Wait a minute. Ima Kanayama ni imasu. Yeah. Or maybe both are correct. Anyway, yeah, I'm handling some personal matter that brought me here, and this place feels a bit, well, not really that alive. It feels empty, and I like it. It's calm, quiet. Oh, mini. They got mini here. I read a comment back home. I read that the video that I forgot to reply. It's my first video, and it's still. I don't think I explained it properly last time. I did explain it, but I'm sorry that I'm often distracted along the way of my explanation. So I'm gonna try my best to explain the situation without getting disturbed. So let's start with starting a life here. You want to start a life in Japan. Like I was saying, I'm gonna first and foremost, I'm gonna explain to you the life, the working, the opportunity maybe. And when is the best time to start a life here. So maybe down south from Nagoya station. Oh dear, I'm distracted again. I'm very sorry. Okay, focus. Focus. Well, let me just, after I chase after the green light, I'll explain to you. Yesterday I went on a field trip. It was a good experience for me. I managed to talk a lot in Nihongo, and it was a fun experience. It's odd sometimes, you know, because there's a day where you can speak, and there is a day when you cannot speak, or you're like confused to even speak. Anyway, oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? Let's talk about, all right, here we go. Let's talk about building life here. So a lot of my friends, foreign friends, and in the Nihongo lesson that I attending, there are differences between those people. Most of my friends, especially I can say those like wanted to come to Japan because of what they see in the show or anime or movies. You know, it applies like anywhere around the world. Movies, animated series, or anything, entertainment show, they don't portray movies, I mean, they don't portray the life in that actual place. They portray the life in movies, but not in actual world, like where we're living. So they don't do that. They always say like, oh, I come here because of anime, stuff like that. Like, that's not how you build a life here, because you're gonna find yourself in a burden of disappointment when you come here, because it's not what you expected. And my coworkers, however, is a different matter. They come here because of opportunity, and they live in their best life because they find goals in their life. That's why they come here. They want goals, they want opportunity. That's why they come here. They want to build something that can give them meaning. So if you want to come here because of entertainment, then I say stay back at where you come from. Just don't come here. But if you want to come here to build, to live yourself in your life opportunity or career, then come here for that. That's all I can say. That's a difference. Good thing I'm working and at the same time learning. I get to see this both sides of the world. But I feel like so out of place. I feel like you feel like you're a student entering kindergarten, you know? That's how I feel like when learning Nihongo. And when I'm working, I feel like I belong there. But of course, it's the course of something bigger. Also, anyway, now that we talk about that, what else to say? I'll talk about the job, working life here later. I'm also gonna talk about the pros and cons here in Japan. Mostly you're gonna hear about me talking negative side, because you know the positive side, everyone knows positive side of being in Japan. Most people know, and some people don't know because they only hear about the positive side. You need to experience it to know the negative side of this place. For example, like me being here, or any local or any foreigners that live here, they will tell you about the negative side, but they mostly will acknowledge the positive side, which is true. The positive side here is overwhelmingly good for you to build life. Wait, where is that? Huh. Give me a moment. Oh, no, I pushed it out. Second thing is talking about when is the best time for you to start a life here. Anytime. It doesn't matter how old you are in life. It doesn't matter. You just gotta be bold to travel, to be somewhere. You just gotta do that. Now, when you're traveling anywhere around the world, not just coming to Japan, anywhere around the world, you gotta be bold to explore. You gotta be bold to travel. You gotta get used to something that you're not familiar. That's the thing. Most people like, oh, I'm so troublesome because I don't know this, I don't know that. Then you're not gonna know anything at all if you don't dare yourself to do the things that is out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I think I'm shouting in the middle of the sidewalk. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm not noticing my voice. So yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't matter how old you are, okay? Don't let that be an obstacle for you to not go anywhere in life. Just do it. And when you do it, make sure you do your own research first. Don't just simply dive into some place that you're not familiar. Like, I want to go to, let's say for example, South America, and then you discover, oh dear, this place is horrible. Yeah, you should have done your research first. So yeah, make sure you do your research first, especially about the life over there. How is everything going on there? Read the news, or maybe get your personal information. Make sure the information that you're getting, and try to stay away from politics, please. Oh my goodness, people just don't know how to when or how to differentiate between those two, life and politics. Just separate it. Focus on politics after you come here. Anyway, or just forget about politics altogether, because culture here is different. Okay, it's not about you, it's about the people here. Yeah, just dare yourself to travel here. And when you're traveling, always never overestimate, always underestimate your ability, because this will make you like always remain vigilant. When you overestimate your ability, you just stun when you come across something that is, oh dear, I didn't expect this. Yeah, because you overestimate yourself. Next time, don't. It would be better to just underestimate your ability in anything, not just traveling. And when you're traveling, always remain vigilant. You can be a nice guy or a nice girl or a nice person if you want to go travel, but don't be naive. Always remain vigilant. For example, like me, I always wear something that mostly zippers, especially when putting something valuable within my backpack or anything like that. Like my backpack, people are gonna have a hard time to open it. They will have to touch my shoulder first to open my backpack. So yeah, or maybe they can just cut off my bag silently. Oh, I know this place. 私の右は鶴舞の公園です。On my right is Turuma Park. But I think I'm gonna go to the right, or maybe just go forward. Just go straight. Everything leads back to where I once went last week. Excuse me. That is the road to Suruma Park. What else did I say? So I say about it's never too late to learn the culture here. I mean, to travel here to this country. It's never too late. I'm just gonna stay quiet for now because I'm not even sure if you can hear me. Where was I? Can't remember what it. I don't remember. I'm distracted by my walk right now. But I did talk what is necessary to say about talking about is it too late to come here? Yeah, it's never too late. Just come here. dare yourself to explore, and everything will be fine for you. Get as many information as you can get before you go out traveling. What's that sound? Oh yeah, this is the market that I went to last time. Judging by the map, it looks so far. Now that I've arrived here, it took me only like 15 minutes to come here from Kanayama. Oh, I swallowed the wrong way. Excuse me. Oh. What was I saying? My head is blank right now. I'm sorry. Let me just get my mind straight. I'll talk when I'm properly gathering myself. Alright, let's talk about learning local language in this case, and this is applied to not just to learning Japanese. It's also applied to learning other languages as well. If you want to learn language, local language, this applies to Europe or any other countries around the world. Starting with, in this case, I can talk about Japan. I've traveled around the world, and the best way for you to learn, you can stay in your country and learn first, but let's say, for example, you're in a rush, you cannot wait to find opportunities in life, and you want to instantly come here and learn local language, but you have zero knowledge. Well, just come here. The best place for you to learn language is to actually come to the country that you want to learn the language. That's the best way, because you get to dive yourself in the mud, in the water, and actually understand how to play around with the water. So that's how it is here. This applies to traveling anywhere around the world. Just come here. Also, if you're wondering, I got a good advice from my first video. Someone advised me to visit. Oh, that's a nice bike. I got a nice advice from someone in the comment, from someone that commented on my first video. He said I should go to water office and try to see if I can find any school. Some of the lessons that is provided, some of the school are free of charge, something like that. Which I found many. Well, not many, but there are numbers of them. There are numbers of them. The lessons are free. Or maybe it's a one-time payment for a certain period. Oh. Wow. I'll definitely come here. Yeah, I'll come here. Oh yeah, Kidsland. Now I remember. I'm so close to it, I don't even recognize it. Alright, where was I? Alright, learning language. Learning language. Just come here and you when the first 3 months or 4 months, okay? This applies to any language, not just learning Japanese. This applies to any language. The first 4 months, you cannot speak at all, and that's fine. That's fine. Don't be shy for making mistake. Don't try to be so correct all the time. Like, I need to say the right word. I cannot let myself make mistakes when I pronounce, when I say, when I talk. No, that is, well, that may be good for you, but the best way for you to learn is by actually experiencing error. You know, like make mistakes. Like for example, like I don't know how to say it, but simply put, I made a lot of mistakes. And during the lesson, and even like working, I happened to make some error in my work, which got my superior to actually getting a bit upset at me because I don't understand what he's saying. So yeah, I learned from that to never do that again. So that is the fastest way for you to learn the correct word, by making a mistake and you realize, oh dear, oh yeah, I better not do that again. Yeah, failures or error is the best teacher for you to improve faster. Also, I know, like, I don't know why is it about everyone, they so shy away from, you know, like, they just give me a moment. Oh, it's a restaurant. No, it's not a restaurant. Is that Tekonen? Oh wow. Oh yeah, I'll definitely visit there in the future, or soon, depends. Like fortunately, I'm talking here as a student, and I notice some of the like students are almost the same age as me, so they understand how the world works. But let's say, for example, for those who have, oh, this is okay. Oh. Why is it so crowded there in the middle of the road? I'm just gonna what should I do from here? Give me a moment. So when you, like in class, people getting nervous when they like give presentation, you know, they don't like the attention focusing towards them. And I tell you this one thing, and this applies to everyone, even those who is older than me. I know some people who are older than me, they just feel this nervous, they're experiencing this nervous. You don't need to be shy or anything, because everyone in existence is experiencing something embarrassing. So when you feel like, oh, I don't want to do this because I feel so embarrassing, everyone is experiencing embarrassing. When things are so normal, you don't care anymore. Like, you know, let's say, for example, not a good example, but it's an example, wearing beach outfit, you know, like it's kind of exposable a bit, but because it's so normal, it's fine to wear beach outfit. Okay, so that's an example, you know, because everyone's wearing that. So keep put that in your mind every time, like you feel like, oh, I remember saying a lot of things in my lesson, like I make mistakes, and I just ask again. Like, I need to make mistakes. I need to know that this is wrong, this is right. Sensei will always like say that again. No, that's not right. Okay. Don't shy away from making mistakes. Just make mistakes. Everyone make mistakes. Just, well, when something is life-changing, that's not a mistake. Well, that is a mistake, but you gotta learn. No matter how vital it is, you gotta learn. I don't know why people walking in the middle of the road there, and that road is blocked. Once I'm entering there, I might put you high up a bit and yeah, stay quiet and just let you enjoy the view. But it's like how I mentioned with at my workplace, I make an error. My job, like I make 2 copy of things, which is something that I shouldn't do, but because it's a bit costly, and I happen to make that mistake. So yeah, that mistake you still gotta learn, and you gotta face the consequence of your error. In life, this is apply in life, not just learning language. I dare you, just dare yourself. No, I dare you. That's the wrong word to. That's the wrong way to put it. Dare yourself. Yeah. Don't focus too much on being right, being correct. Just learn from error. That's how I can put it. Now, learning about language, I already get that out of the way. I think I want to walk in the middle here. Yeah. Can I? Yes, I can. All the way here. Why is that? I don't want to talk about this topic yet because I don't want to start in the middle while explaining to you the things that is necessary to talk about. So I talk about the intention of coming here, purpose for you coming here. I talk about is it too late for you to come here, and I've talked about learning the local language. What's next? I guess the life here. Oh, your Fuji. That's a nice scooter. It's a battery scooter. Damn, it feels so good. Oh, I apologize for my language. Excuse my language. It is so good to walk in the middle of the road. Don't get to do that every day. Why? Or I'm not supposed to be here. Everyone walk on the sidewalk. I'm walking in the middle of the road. Yeah. This week, the weather is starting to get cool ever since my last video. I already talked about working life in a... Yeah, let's talk about work before life here. I already talked about working life here in a previous video, but I'm just gonna repeat it again so that people who's watching this video don't need to go back to my previous video to understand how to understand how working life here. But after I walk around this place, let's talk nonsense first. Something, just talk. But I see nothing here. this a nighttime space? Oh. It feels so good to swing my arm. I've been holding my bag for some time. I'm just gonna stay quiet and put you high up. Place is getting crowded. What is this? K-pop? I mean J-pop performing show or something? Maybe that's why it's so crowded. The place is getting less crowded now. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, the working life here. So as for the working life in Japan, if you want to work, you the culture here is committing to your work and nothing else. So if you work here, you're to please the company. That's all you are. You are to please the company. They don't care about they just don't care about you. Well, they do care, you know, but there are, how do I say, like, level of concern towards you. Like they gotta make sure they take care of you so that you will take care of the company. But you're kind of expendable too, you know, because there are a lot of people out there who also want the job that you're having here. I think I explained a lot better in my previous video. If you work here in Japan, you have no life because you're committing too much to your work. You're just work, go home, find something to eat, take care of yourself, and then repeating the same thing the next day. You don't even have time to find, you know, a time to yourself. Maybe like, you know, like, oh, I want to go out on a date, or I want to go out on a date or something like that. You don't have time. Because you're working too much, and the workaholic culture here is not healthy. It is, I would say, the most unhealthy culture when it comes to work. But it is a good thing to have in your resume. Yeah. The culture here, the work culture here is what caused the reduction of population development in this country. The reason why this culture started, from my knowledge, is because of Japan wanted to rebuild their country after the World War II. You know, after the atomic bomb. So yeah, this culture of overwork start from there, or at least this is from the knowledge that I'm familiar. Maybe there are other knowledge out there that is more accurate than what I'm telling. And yeah, the country is now half developed, but the culture still continue. The workaholic culture still continues on until today. The cultures just drag on. So always prepare yourself for that when you come here. And working here, you're just minions. That's it. You're just minions. Hanging out with my friends, and like I'm asking my friend to go out with me, like they're like, oh, I just want to go home. You know, like back in our country, I believe wherever you come from other than Japan, when you're asking your friend like, come on, let's go out, let's hang out somewhere after work, you know, especially Friday. Well, I did get a good time to have a fun time with my friend, with my coworkers here, but that's only one time. Then after that, no more. I guess they just celebrating my my first day at work. And then I asked them next week the same thing. You want to go out somewhere? You want to have fun, have a good time outside? They're like, no, I'm just gonna go home. Of course, my superiors, like a group of 5 of them, have a good time outside, you know, because, well, they're superior. My superior. But me with my coworkers, I don't really have much of a good time with them. We did like converse fun time, but to hang out with them, like, come on, let's hang out at my place, let's play some video game or something like that. No. they just want, maybe I just don't find a friend that just, or maybe I'm just not that interesting to hang out with. But not really, because I asked almost all of them to hang out together. Some of them, but not necessarily, because I ask my foreigners friend to hang out with me, and they're like, come on, let's go out. Yeah, we have a good time outside, but not the locals. Not with the locals. So I guess the problem is not me. Wait, I think I came here before. So yeah, that's the culture here, working culture here. And as for you, in case in the future you want to make friends, Japanese people don't make friends with foreigners. Well, they sometimes make friends, like me with my coworkers, Nihonjin no kaishain. With my Japanese coworkers, I do make friends with them. But let's say, for example, you want to make friends with convenience store clerk, which is a Japanese people, you wouldn't have an easy time to make friends with them. But let's say, for example, you want to make friends with convenience store worker who is from let's say, for example, Middle East. Yeah, you will have an easy time to make friends with them, but you will have a hard time to make friends with Nihonjin. That's the thing here. They only make friends with people in their area, even not just in the area. It's like, let's say, for example, in a building, the second floor is the place where they work. They only make friends with people from the second floor. They won't make friends with people from the 5th or the 6th. But sometimes, I know that in our country we also don't make friends, but it's easy for us to, like, when we meet at the meeting, we can easily make friends with the 6th floor, and then they introduce us to other friends from their same floor. It's like a domino effect of making friends in other country. It's easy, but not in Japan. There is no domino effects of making friends in Japan. You stick in one room, you just make friends in one room, and that's it. That's the culture here. So prep yourself for not easy making friends here. That's all I have to say about the making friends culture here. Lady, wait up. I'm talking about the car. The car tried to rush when it's actually green on for the walkers. I'm just gonna put you high up. So yeah, that's what I have to say about the working culture here. What else is there to talk about? Talk about finding a relationship here. Okay, let's talk about that. If any of you wanted to find Japanese people, well, this applies to the previous topic that I talked about, making friends in Nihon, in Japan. That's how it is for try to get into relationship here as well. But other than that, friends is easier, but relationship is committing. So let's say, for example, you try to let's say for example you're trying to commit to a relationship. You're messaging or chatting with a girl. If a girl reply to you, or a guy, doesn't matter which is which, if they reply to you every 2 days, yeah, it's a sign they're not interested in you. Just simply put that way, okay? I think that applies to anywhere around the world. Maybe they're busy, but after a week, they still don't reply to you. They still reply to you once, or maybe 3 messages or 5 messages every 2 days. Yeah, they're not interested. I had a lot of my friends. Fortunately, I'm not looking for one, because my friend shared this experience. They always have a hard time to find a partner here. I want to find a partner here, and I'm like, oh, that is disturbing, and I like looking at it. Can't help but looking at it. Yeah, that's how it is. Find a relationship here. I ask my coworkers from their experience. They share this is how the Japanese people are, not just for girls. For girls, but also for guys. From my experience alone, I would say, if I may put it this way, might be better not talk about it. Well, I'm just gonna say it's fine for foreign guys to find girls here, but it is not a good experience for foreign girls to find a guy here as a partner. It's gonna be good experience for guys to find partner here, but it's not gonna be a good experience for girls to find partners here, because not in general, but it is common. Not in general, I'm not saying in general. 日本の男の人 are simply put, they're perverts, okay? Not in general, no, but that some is enough to ruin the experience, and they're everywhere, but not all of them. This one can disturb like 5 people. I think I'm talking in puzzles, so I better drop this topic. Simply put, not gonna be a good experience for girls to find partners here, but it's gonna be a good experience for guys to find partners here. So that's easy. Also, Japanese people love foreigners, especially Westerners. Yeah. This is not a good image for you. Walk behind people with umbrella that block the view. So yeah, that's how it is. What else to talk about? Talking about life here. Life here is good. That's all I can say. Life here is good. It is lonely, but it's good. You just need to keep yourself to stay productive. You just gotta make yourself always move around. Don't isolate yourself. It's not good to isolate yourself. Just go out, have a good time outside. Wait, where am I? Why are so many people wearing kimono today? Are they going somewhere? You know, there are always events around the tower, that the last place that I visit, but I've visited that place. I've visited that place twice already. Oh my goodness. No matter the age, people with kimono always look gorgeous. Wait. Oh, I know where I am. Yeah, I know where I am. Yep. Yeah, like I was saying, people with kimono are gorgeous. I guess it's the kimono. the tidiness of that outfit, traditional outfit. Like I was saying, life here is good. This place is life. You just gotta build life outside working place, outside relationship. You can make friends if you want. You're gonna have a hard time, but it's not a bad thing that you're keep yourself entertained outside to be distracted rather than stay isolated. Because when you come here, you have no friends, you have nothing. For example, like me, I still have no one. I still have no friends. But life here is good. Because I keep myself like what I'm doing right now. Off screen. I go out looking for figurine and yeah, I'm planning to do some things. I keep myself distracted rather than stay at home. I mean, I love playing video games. I play video games a lot when back in my country, but I have a computer here to play games as well. I could just stay here like how I was back at home, back in my country, but I'm not gonna do that because mentally it's not healthy for me. You gotta know what is mentally good for you as well. You cannot just continue with your original habit. Don't yeah, you can if you want to, but it's not gonna be mentally healthy for you. Okay, just keep yourself, stay productive. There are a lot of technology usage in this country. So many technology. I'm not good with technology. Okay, using apps or anything like that. I mean, I have phones like recording right now, but I don't know how to play around my phone. I just know set time, set note, call, chat, video recording, like to set up for stream in phone. I don't know, that is too complex. I have to take my time and study. A lot of the buying and selling in Japan, or you wanna ride a bike, like that bike right there. You wanna ride a bike, you have to use apps, certain apps, link it to your bank account or something like that. I'm not good with that. I am not good. Maybe you're good. The viewers, you know how to work your way around that, but me, I don't know anything. But I have to adapt. Okay, like me, like I say, I have to adapt. I have to adapt with the culture here. You have to adapt with the place. You have to let go of home. You have to stay out of your comfort zone and adapt with the lifestyle here. That's how you do it. Oh my goodness. Sun in my eyes. So yeah, that is pretty much everything that I have to say. So if you have any other questions, I don't know if this is a good and informative thing for you to listen to, but I'm just talking, not scripting as usual. But if you like wanted to ask me anything or give a criticism on the misinformation that I give, I willingly accepted it. You know, like anything in life, criticism is a good way for you to understand what is good and what is bad. When a person tells you something wrong, there's something wrong with you, maybe they're right, maybe they're not. But when many people say there's something wrong with you, there is something wrong with you. So that is, I learned that the hard way once upon a time. So I understand criticism is the best advice to better your life. So yeah, if you find this video informative, I'm glad. If not, please then please tell me what I can do better. Also, not just for me, if any of you wanted to like help me out with understanding Japan a lot more, it would be nice. I hang out in Discord. Oh well, any Discord actually. Well, not necessarily any Discord. I hang out in Discord, Jess Discord, Bulan Discord, Evil Shadows Discord, Nini's Discord, just waiting for people, Tang Girls Discord, everywhere Discord sometimes, especially Blue Squadrons Discord. And yeah, Nakatsu Megami, Jet, and Nini, Dub, everyone, thank you very much for, you know, give a feedback on what I can do better on my video. Thank you very much as well for sharing your valuable information to me. If there's anything you can help me improve my video or my knowledge about, you know, anything that you feel like sharing, please do share that. Also, I have a habit of saying the wrong word, so that's my responsibility to fix. I need to fix my habit. People will love it here in Japan. Foreigners will love it here in Japan. Just learn, please respect the house rule. You know, when you're traveling, do not be such a nuisance. Respect the place, please. Don't talk about earning respect. This place is nice, that you should give them respect. The culture here also, I wanted to add the culture here. Yeah, I think oh, never mind. I'll just stay here. Just stick to this. Also, the culture here, you'll find like there are places where you know, not really pleasant for your eyes, but in majority the culture here, they take care of the places, because like for example, you'll find a lot of anywhere around Japan city or countryside, they will take care of the places because they expect people will take care of them. No, that's not the right way to put it, because it's like this: they won't vandalize anything because they know when time comes, they need things. You know, they care for other people. That's the culture here. So that's why you won't find like vandalism in Japan. You'll find a lot of responsible people taking care of things, taking care of their communities, something that the Westerners lacking. This is a value, and they have civic. Simply put, that's the word that I can give. Japanese people have civic. As a matter of fact, I think it's an Asian culture, not just Japan. We have attitude. My country, my people have attitude, but at least we have civic. We have caring for other people. This is the place that I visit once upon a time. Where should I go from here? I've walked too much that I feel like it's only like few minutes walking to get to certain destination. It didn't even feel long to walk. Anyway, I'm just gonna put it in general. Japan is not a perfect place, obviously, but it's a better place than any other countries around the world when it comes to caring for community, caring for people. And this has been exploited by the foreigners so many times that sometimes I can understand why they like why they so against foreigners. Like, you're a nuisance, and don't expect people to not react to your nuisance. That's the thing. Over here, but the people here are very nice. You don't hear any any like Karen or something like that here. Well, there are some, but they are so few that almost to the level of non-existence. Yeah, that's how it is. I love Japan. I might stay here for a few years. I need to cross the road. Trying to think of what else to say. I'm not looking to gain anything from making this video. I like sharing my experience. That's why I never care about monetizing or anything like that when it comes to YouTube. That's a funny looking pup. That pup has a hat on his head. After like almost 4 months of living here, the only positive feedback that I can give is well, mostly in positive. I don't know what else to say or how to elaborate. Just that. That's all I can give. My experience here are mostly positive. Only negative when it comes to being lonely, work, and that's it. Work and being lonely. Socializing, well, you have to put an effort into that, of course. Other than that, Westerners might find hard to adapt to the culture here, like to actually especially the tourists. Yeah, especially the tourists. Now, me myself never had a good experience with tourists. As a matter of fact, someone that lived on 2 floors above me are actually tourists. They just last night, well, I just hear a scream. He just screamed in the middle of the night, having a party out there or something. I don't know. They're doing something out there, screaming. Like, it's in the middle of the night. I think I'm gonna cross. Yeah, I'm gonna cross. We're not gonna turn is green. See that bike right there? Yeah, I think that bike it depends on the hours where you can open an apps, install an apps, and yeah, you link to a bank and pay for, depends on the hour, and then you park it to its destination. Yep, that's how it is about that bike. I've used it, then I decided to not use it anymore just because I don't feel like using it. You know, I just happen to walk around the place, not feeling like walking. Yep, that's how it is for me. Why waste money on something when you can just save it for something else? I'm trying to think of what else can I share with you, but I guess I exhausted all the things that I wanted to say. So yeah, I got nothing else to say. And right now is今から1時13分です。Am I the 8th one? I don't remember. Well, I guess there's nothing else to say other than just ending my video here. So thank you very much to everyone who is watching my video. I'm gonna end my video here, and if you want to give me valuable information or feedback, you're welcome to do so. Positive or negative criticism, whatever it is, just give me. I will not take it like any clownish journalist from the West, fortunately. So yeah, so I'll make another video next week if I'm still around and alive and well. and if everything's fine from my end. So yeah, I'll end my video here, and I'll see you around. Bye bye. Sayonara. Well, after I cross the road. Right. Sayonara. Take care.